Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Wild Women Online Studio. It is weights week, so this week we are going to be grabbing our dumbbells, and we're going to have a little chat today about why is it important for us as women to do weights. Okay, sometimes people just think of weights as helping the muscle, but there's so much more that it does do as well. All right, so if you are watching this, please do write in the comments or drop an emoji in. Always love to hear from you. Add to the conversation. So, why do we think that it's important for us as women to do weights? And I'm also going to be telling you what is coming up this week. So welcome if you're just joining. As I say, drop a note in the comments, give me a wave, give me a little shout, drop an emoji in. So, what are we now? It's March. Oh my goodness. Spring is supposedly here. You can see like lots of nice daffodils and things, can't you? The flowers are starting to sprout. And yeah, we've had a little bit of sunshine recently, which is nice considering all the rain we've had. So this week, we're as our what's the word? My mind's gone blank. So this week, that's it. We're doing our weights, aren't we? So with that in mind, we're going to be doing a bit more use with the small dumbbells in our classes. So, for example, this morning's yogi core, we're going to be using our dumbbells, and then we're going to be doing our pop-up class, which is lift and tone. I've had so many people, so much interest for this lift and tone class. I'm like, what would you like to do? And people said lift and tone. So it's certainly popular. So I am hearing that you ladies do want to do your weights. Morning, welcome. So here we are. So why is it important for us to do weights? We need to keep some strength as we get older so we can keep moving. Yeah, definitely. I think that's just the nail on the head, isn't it? Definitely. I think we're not necessarily, well, certainly not in our classes, training to be like a gladiator. Has anyone seen the Gladiators, by the way? It's made a comeback, hasn't it? I love it. Is it just me? Tell me it's not just me. I loved it as a child and I'm enjoying it as well as an adult too. Good morning, Pauline. Are you all right, lovely lady? Yeah, so we're not training for the gladiator look, or you might be, that's fine. But in our classes, we are doing it simply to keep up with our health and our fitness and just to keep moving. And certainly as women, it's so important because our hormone levels drop, don't they? Morning, Linda. Yeah, so a massive thing, even if we're not quite at that stage yet. So perhaps, personally, I'm not, but I know that it's on the horizon. I'm going to be 40 next year. So yeah, it's something that we know that is either down the line, or you might be actually going through it now, or you might be way past it. So it is something that will affect us all as women. So yeah, our hormone levels drop, don't they? So even if we're not at that stage yet, it's still important to do weights because it will still give you all the amazing benefits of your muscles and your bone strength, etc. But we know as once we start to become perimenopausal, our estrogen levels drop, our hormone levels drop, quite significantly actually. So it does impact our health and our body. So it's really great for maintaining our muscles. We do need to be able to have some resistance with our muscles. So we know that we can do body weight exercises, and we do quite a lot of body weight exercises, don't we, in our classes, particularly like with Pilates and yogi core, and a little bit with yoga as well, to be fair. And so it just helps you with your everyday movement, doesn't it? Your muscles need that resistance in order to be able to build. Your muscles will decrease. That saying that's out there, use it or lose it. It's an old one, but it's true. It's so true. Use it or lose it. And it's not necessarily trying to build muscles for a certain look, but it's just to be able to keep moving, as we say, even just getting up and down off the sofa or a chair. If you imagine just standing up off a chair, or do it now, if you sat down, stand up and think about what muscles you're using just to stand up off your chair. You're thinking about it now, so you're going to be using your hamstrings, your quads, your glutes play a massive part in that, and of course some core strength in the tummy and the back, and that's just standing up off the chair. So that hopefully is way down the line for most of us at the moment, but we want to make sure we can still do it when we get to that stage, don't we? That is for sure. We don't want to get to that stage and then just not done any movement and then we can't move. So yeah, definitely. It does also, I don't know if you realize this, but when we're using the weights as well, it helps ramp up your metabolic rate. Sorry. So we know, like, certainly as women, our metabolism starts to slow down, doesn't it, through the menopause and then afterwards. So if we do weights, it definitely helps our metabolic rate. So it's going to help you reduce fat essentially. So if you're wanting to keep your weight down, keep a bit healthier, then definitely recommend sticking some weights in your workouts. That's for sure. Another massive thing as well that it's going to do is help your bones. So if we think about our bone density, I mean, every day we're aging, no matter even from like being born. Every day it's an aging process, isn't it? But anyway, so our bone density definitely decreases. At any age, you might have an accident and break a bone, or you're just less likely to have fractures and things if you've got the strength in your bones. So I know that diet plays a big part in it as well. We know that. But if you use the weights for resistance, it's definitely going to help you just decrease your risks of fractures, things like osteoporosis as well later in life. So, yeah. Believe it or not, it also helps your cardiovascular health, so your heart. So, we know that when we do cardio exercise and we're sweating and we're getting that aerobic content through our body, it's great for our heart. But actually, it does help using the weights too, getting the blood moving around the body as well. So, creating the oxygen moving around, which is wonderful. There's loads of different little benefits of using the weights. So, do you enjoy using the weights? What's your favourite class that we do when we use the weights? I'd love to know what your favourites are. Just grab some water. So yeah. So just a quick chat really, just to think about using those weights. Now, if you want to, you can just have light ones. You don't have to go super, super heavy. You can start with the small dumbbells, because what we do is we do a lot of reps in the class. So we do lots of repetitions. We're not about doing like deadlifts with the heaviest weight that we can, because that would be something you might do more in a gym or a home gym if you've got one. In our classes, we're going to be doing typically Pilates exercises, yoga exercises. So yeah, I like flex. Oh, flex is a great class, isn't it? So we tend to use body weight and flex, don't we? That's for sure. I enjoy the lift and tone classes with the weights targeting different areas of the bodies. Oh, fantastic. I love that. Yeah, lift and tone, we do it more upbeat, don't we? So whereas in like we're going to do yogi core today, we'll be doing a nice blend of yoga and Pilates, and just popping the weights in there and mixing it up a little bit. With lift and tone, it's a lot more high energy. So we'll do a bit of cardio at the start to get the blood pumping round. We'll have up like funky music, get it all going, doesn't it? Just brings that energy of like, yeah, lifting those weights. And as Linda says, we definitely do target all the different areas of the body. Yeah. So there's loads of amazing benefits of using the weights that we've just touched on. If you've got any questions or comments, just drop them in the feed on the feed there, and I'll watch this video back. And so if you've got any questions or requests or anything, that's fine. But yeah, just gonna have a good week. Like we're gonna be mixing it up with the weights, yogi core, and then lift and tone. Everything is recorded apart from club size, as most of you know now. But just to make anyone aware that's not sure, if you can't make the classes live, that is fine. Everything is recorded and then it's put on the membership dashboard in samanthadairy.com. All right, ladies. So I'm going to go and get ready for our yogi core session today. That's going up at 10:30 live. Yeah, just hope you have a great week. Let's smash it. Dig out those dumbbells. You can have the small ones. Anything like 1.5, 2.5, 3. If you're starting out, if you're thinking I've had these weights for a while now and I'm finding it not easy, but I feel like I could do with a bit more, increase your weight. Go for a higher weight. Go for a 3, 4, 5. Go for it. All right. Yeah. Have a great week, ladies, as well. I will see you very soon. Take care.